morning, Justin, EquinEdge. So, we're playing baseball this morning, actually. So I'm gonna do this pretty quick. It's a pretty good card today. Yesterday, man, we had a couple of jockey winners, and we had, I believe, three or all of those other picks. I think finished second place. That predominantly. So it's gonna happen. We keep playing the meet, and some days it's gonna be like that. You're gonna be really close, and that's what it was like yesterday. So I like the card. First race, 3-horse won there, and you got a nice price. If you're EE user, I had a note on that horse. So, hey, Gary. I like the next race 3. I like a play there, so we're going to start there. But let's go to race 3. And happy Sunday. My son's actually playing baseball, so I'm going to spend, I don't know, about 5 minutes here with you, and then I'm going to hop out and go finish watching that game. So first play here, I like Toscano here. You can see this is a rough group of 30,000 claimers, right? I mean, 1 for 10, 1 for 18, 1 for 28, 1 for 19, 1 for 13. They don't like to win, but Toscano hit the board in 3 of 6. Alexis Claire, very sneaky trainer down here at Fairgrounds. She does really, really well. She's, I believe, second off the claim, if I remember correctly. Yeah, second off the claim from Ravelli. Last out, you can see, had trouble, right? And has an inside post today, but it was a step slow, bumped, and just, I would completely toss this effort. And that was at 6 furlongs. So, at 6 furlongs, that happens, really has no shot, and actually came on to run second, lost by 6 lengths. So, showed talent coming off the claim there, and, likely a runner. And here you get the stretching out from 6 furlongs to 8 furlongs, ran at Saratoga, much, much tougher in a 58 weekend, right? But all these races predominantly versus tougher, so I don't really worry about losing as the favorite under Ravelli. And then Alexis Claire stretches out to 2 turns. You can see on GSR Plus, should like 2 turns all day. Great number. They are in the sloppy track today, but I think has a perfect spot. I think could get the lead, could sit right off. I think it'd be a good price, 3-1. And you have Barbosa riding here. So, I thought was a good look there to take a stand. In the next race 4, I liked Into the Daily Double. I thought the 2 and 4 both had big looks here, from the first one being for Stidham, Barbosa riding. I think Jose was originally scheduled to ride, but he's probably over at Oaklawn. And then you have the 4-horse with Ben Curtis and Eddie Keenley. Both first-time starters, I think, have a look. The other ones are the 3 and 5, but I do think the 2 and 4 out of the double in race 3 here, I like Into the 2 and 4. The 4 just very sneaky for Curtis. I couldn't find a lot of video on this horse, but Cha-ching, cha-ching. Just a great name. Can't wait for the call from Mr. John Dooley. But 4-year-old filly making debut. Good work pattern. Again, I only saw one work video, and I saw, various kind of, when I look here, you can see this horse has talent. Last year, before it kind of went on the shelf before they debut here, ran a bullet, and then in January back here ran 8-129, back in January 6-13. So I think she's ready as a firster. Again, the 3 is 0 for 7. The 5, a firster for Cox, probably have a little bit of look too, but I like the 2 and 4 here. The 2 look to be working good. I did watch some work videos here for Stidham, and has, nice work here, and then a bullet work just last out. So I think ready to go. And then we're going to jump all the way to race 7, and then we'll talk race 8, and then I'm going to let you all go. Good luck today. Not a lot of plays today, just a couple, but I really like He's a Pickle here. You can see there's a lot of scratches in this off the turf event. So again, a slide into about the 6 post, it looks like. And Del Cid is here all day. Really watch him. Hits at 18% with La Rosa here. And there is some speed up front, with the 10 horse, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But I think this horse, is dropping here. And when you look back at the 2 turn efforts, was able to actually hit the board twice, once on the turf and once on the dirt. And the dirt here in a 54 kind of coming off the pace. It's a short field, doesn't have a ton of speed, so just got to break and get out for the Rosa. And, ultimately second off the claim here and the Rosa hits at 18%. So, I think his live looks fit, good work pattern here coming off of this last out effort. This was in the 4 posts and a 58. Tough effort over Delta to go 2 turns, to be honest, really speed favoring track, and I think should be fine here in the slop. I think second off the claim, second off the layoff, has a big look at a price. So I like the 14 there, and I like the daily double in the last. In race 8, this is a big field and a tough race, but I think you can find value. I like the exactas and try in this race. I like the 5 and 8 on top, and then underneath, you could add a few, but 1, 2, 3, 11, and 12 is what I thought. But the 5 and 8 from the daily double, maybe even a little bit of 3. But the 5, big EE morning line angle. And I think this horse actually has a big look. 17%. Gilroy first off the claim here, and Torres rides. But when you look, really dropping in SOR, has a solid record at 6 furlongs, gets a better post than's had in these 2 6 furlongs efforts. You always want to be inside. You don't want to be in the 7 post really outside. It's tough. And I think at a big price could really sit the trip. And, when you look back here, this wasn't a bad effort from the 8 post at 6 furlongs, right? That's a 52. This is a 54 today. So I think could improve. You get a big price on the value. I think the 8 horse is also going to be really tough, though. 2 in a row, 52 and a 54. Just gets up, which is the concern from a post like that, but I think does fit. This isn't necessarily a great group of state bred, 5,000 claimer, kind of bottom of the barrel. A lot can happen in these races, but I thought the 5 and 8 had the biggest look there, and then maybe a little bit of 3 as well. So, all right, we're going to keep a little bit shorter today. Again, best bets would be race number 3, the 1 Toscano for Alexis Clare, the 14 in race 7. And again, daily double here from 3 into 4, race 3 into 4 to the 2 and 4. And then race 7, we're on the 14 horse. And, over the 10 and 8, maybe an exacta play there, and you maybe, something with the 10. I think the 10 could run a big race on the lead, but I do like the 14 best and then into the 5 and 8 in the last. All right, I'm going to let you all go. Have a good week. Happy Sunday. For playing Oaklawn, I know Oldie did a lot of coverage there. He and I did on the Stakes preview show. You can check that out. And good luck. Press your opinion, and we'll chat soon.